ammunition all across the floor, and it's about to get set alight. There is fuel on the floor. It is kerosene, and somebody's about to light a match to set this whole building alight.
A fully stacked top men's heat. Obviously, all of these guys earning themselves a spot in this top heat after yesterday's 2 events. But once again, this is going to be an interesting one to watch. Event 3 about to go down with our top-seeded men. And still 7 events to cover this whole weekend. So,
Matt, talk to me, though. Like, it's a pretty stacked heat. We know that. We can see it. Talk to me about who you're going to be watching out for right now in this round.
I cannot pinpoint an athlete in this top heat that, I think is going to take it. I think, Jason Smith has got the build for the dumbbell bench press. I think rugby might be able to pick these guys up and absolutely just send it unbroken. But I honestly do not have
the faintest idea.
I'm just here for the show.
As are we. We'll have a look at the men's lane assignments in just a second. But if I may, I think you're spot on with regards to Jason Keelan obviously having that sort of athletic background, which is obviously going to help him in this. Also, he's a smaller, more compact built athlete, which this will be helpful for. So, personally, I just think, we've got a stacked card, and this is what it's going to look like. So in lane number 1, you've got Justin Holiday. In lane number 2, Daniel Grissel. In lane number 3, Conrad Winovitz. In lane number 4, James Van Dongen. In lane number 5, Jason Smith. In lane number 6, Ruan Potgieter. In lane number 7, Keelan Henry. In lane number 8, we have Dris and in lane number 10, Damian Boertes. Now, one name that I want to throw into the hat there is Daniel Grissel. And reason being is also another compact athlete, but moves weight like you cannot believe.
And I was just going to touch on that. After yesterday, Daniel Grissel's show was absolutely unbelievable. And again, I think he's got a very similar build, maybe somewhat to Estian. This workout might suit him very well. And then again, another name that I'm going to throw in there, in lane number 3, again, Conrad Winovitz. A youngster, 22 years old. He placed 7th last year at semifinals. And, I think this might just be a workout that'll suit his build very well.
So here's been the decider, Matt. So now with your top athletes now transitioning through to the bench press sports, you can see Keelan Henry in the background there, ripping them out like Jason Smith looking smooth. Keelan Henry making light work of this. Smashes out 10. Absolutely no problem, Matt.
And Keelan just very casually walks over to his bar to start his first set of cleans.
Look, 100% he's probably not exactly happy with where he's at right now. This is his opportunity to make up some ground.
Yeah, he's definitely on the chase today. He's wanting to make sure that he finishes today at least in the top 3, giving himself a fighting spot, to try and claim that one spot to Madison at the end of tomorrow.
If you're in the YouTube chats, show who you are supporting, give them some love, and we'll make sure to communicate that message.
As you can see there, Keelan Henry repping CrossFit HFS. He is located in France currently.
Yeah, Matt, it's an interesting, from a spectator perspective, we can tend to get, and you and I were a prime example in the last round, very caught up with who makes the early break, but that's not the name of the game here. This is a long, long workout.
And there's Justin Holiday down in lane 1, already made his way into his set of 9 deadlifts. So moving into the second round, just at the bottom of your screen there, Daniel Grissel following pretty closely behind.
No relation to my esteemed colleague here in the booth with me.
Not at all. Unfortunately, because he's got good genes. James Van Dongen on your screen now, repping CrossFit Kailami. Again, one of the fierce for forces to be reckoned with this weekend.
Protege to Jason Smith. Keelan Henry back onto the round of 9 squat cleans at the moment.
Last year's Games ticket winner, he won semi-final event, came down to an extremely tight final, and Keelan Henry just nipped out Jason Smith to take that spot. Jason Smith back in the field this year, although the oldest individual competitor, 39 years old, Jason Smith, still holding his own and leading the pack going into day 2 of competition here at the Rebel Renegade Games. There you go. Keelan Henry and Justin Holiday moving back at the exact same time, getting ready to approach their barbell for their set of 8 deadlifts. Jason Smith and Ruan Potgieter just moving through their sets of 9 at the moment. And again, leading the pack, you have to wonder, are these guys trying to pace themselves back a little bit on these initial big sets, looking to kind of slingshot their way forwards as the reps get a little bit less moving forwards?
Yeah, it's a really strategy-intensive workout this is. Justin Holiday getting some love in the comments section as well as Dris. Daniel Griesel in view. Coming out of Willoway Fitness.
Wide apart in that last set of bench. Ron Potgieter just 2 reps away from his squat cleans. James Van Dongen, he's going to head. He's got a few reps remaining. Justin Holiday still in second. Keelan Henry's given himself some breathing room, but he's going to head back to his deadlifts. Barbell moving forward a section. Justin Holiday 5 reps behind. Justin Holiday 3 reps needed. Justin Holiday, he's moving forward, but he's only got 5 reps in hand. Meanwhile, Keelan Henry back onto the bench. Keelan Henry done with the bench as Justin Holiday starts to chase. But Keelan Henry absolutely dominant in that bench press. Nice rack from Conrad Venitz. Jason Kressel making it look good. Justin Holiday, he's done. He's moving on to his bench. Jason Smith needing 3 on the bench. Justin Holiday still trying to stay within striking distance. Keelan Henry back to the bench.
Jason Smith in view now, and Keelan Henry still just repping out those dumbbell bench press.
Yeah, he's churning through that. I think he's got the idealistic build for this type of workout, Matt. Short range of motion, which is really going to help with the squat cleans as well as the deadlift, and on those bench press, he's just cycling through that like it's no issue.
Yeah, making it look so easy. We do apologize just for disappearing. We had a little bit of technical difficulty, but we are back to help guide you through this this heat 3, final men's heat of event number 3.
Got a few athletes, Matt, that have moved their barbell through to that respective zone right now. Keelan Henry, Daniel Griesel, Justin Holiday making absolute mincemeat of all of these weights.
Yeah, so now we are kind of headed to that middle range of the workout. We've got just between round 4, 5, and 6 that these athletes are busy working their way through. And you can see that this is Keelan Henry's final round in this block. His final round in that block, which means he is busy with the round of 4.
Yeah, busy with the round of 4, going touch and go on those deadlifts. No issue there, getting straight to work on that dumbbell bench press. Or we will in a second, rather.
5 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, we look like we have a few competitors that might slip under that time cap, or that time to beat currently set by Ruan Potgieter.
Justin Holiday not too far behind Keelan Henry. He's just finishing off his round of 5s. And as we mentioned before, as soon as we get down to the round of 4, 3, 2, 1, this workout really just picks up a whole different pace.
Yeah, absolutely. And here's the thing. I don't think that those deadlifts, despite how heavy they are at this point in the game, are taking an inordinate amount out of your engine, but the cumulative fatigue definitely sitting on the posterior chain and maybe even a little bit in the lower back. Keelan Henry getting to move that barbell forward. He's taken the early ascendancy here out of this pack of gentlemen.
There we go, back into lane number 1 with Justin Holiday. He has got his round of 4s to complete. Likely that you'll see these guys stay unbroken now through these last couple of rounds.
Keelan Henry on his round of 3, already having blasted those deadlifts. Again, if you are listening in, or watching in rather, via YouTube, please be free to hit us up in the comment section. Let us know who you're supporting right now. Some big love for Robbie, Coach Robbie rather, out in these lanes. And Justin as well, it's your workout, says Martin Fick. Daniel Crystal still moving well late into this workout. Will be good to see exactly where he's lying relative to that barbell move. Keelan Henry looking to absolutely obliterate the time to beat if he remains with his game plan.
3 minutes still on the clock, and just going back to the previous heat, Ron Conradi, the only male to finish this workout so far, but just sneaking inside that time cap around that 16-minute 50 mark, so just leaving him around 10 seconds left.
100%, and an absolute dark horse in that event. I know there were some questions coming through about possibly not noting him coming up, but Matt, he really came out of absolutely nowhere to clinch that one.
Yeah, he did. The focus a lot was around that Asim Efat, who had been leading the pack from the early start. But here we go. The focus right now has to be on the man himself, Keelan Henry.
Looking to make himself the champ.
The previous rating champ. He's got well over 2 minutes to get through his round of 1s.
He's got a single rep left, and he's not even trying to race between that. He knows he's got this locked up. No need to spend any extra energy. 1 rep at a time to see this through. 2 minutes remaining in this one. Matt, are we going to see anybody else lock it up?
I think Justin Holiday has a very good chance.
Yeah.
He's very close.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1 rep remaining. Keelan Henry there to see it through. Walk-off finish, unofficial time of 15:18. Your 2022 fittest in Africa, getting his first event win this weekend.
And as you can see, he looks pretty chuffed with himself, but, quite content. He knows that he needed to take an event win if he wanted a chance of coming back into that tight contention of top 3.
Yeah, well articulated, Matt. Look, he definitely wasn't pleased coming into this event, having held that crown, but you know what? It is a long weekend. 2 events to follow for today hereafter.
And here we go. Let's shift the focus back into lane 1 with Justin Holiday. He's got just under a minute, 50 seconds to beat the time of Ruan Conradi. But also, still just moving very smoothly, very calmly through this. There's no rush. And again, remember that rep has to start at the top of the bench press for the rep to count.
Justin Holiday looking like he's about to wrap this up now. 1 squat clean stands between him and the second place. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Justin, walk-off finish, 16:28 unofficial time. Martin Fick coming through in the chat saying Keelan is a monster.
There we go. You can see the pace picking up a lot now in the guys just trailing those leaders.
Yeah, every rep counts at this moment, Matt, so full send to the end.
Jason Smith now dropping a gear, running back to start out on his round of 4s. And Jason not looking too chuffed with himself out of that workout.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, as you would have seen Jason in white rocking that leader's jersey. The question is, how much will this result have impacted him? Keeping in mind, Matt, that there are strong contenders in the second heat that would have pipped him by a few places.
Yeah, for sure. And I think just having a look back at these replays, you can see just Keelan so calm, so composed, moving through this workout like he knew he had it from the start.
Absolutely. They just moved so well, like assassinistic approach to the workout. But Justin Holiday really not stepping off the gas at any single point.
No, not at all. And I think just working off Keelan's pace from the get-go, they were pretty much within the same round all the way down to the last three. But
Yeah.
with the man on the screen right now, we're going to take a trip down to the floor with a little post-match interview with your 2022 semifinals winner.